secret technology inside NFL balls no one knew about.
There's a chip in the football?
There's so many more things you didn't know about the NFL, like how this ref blinded a player and ruined his career, or why the US military almost killed these fans. And first, did you know the NFL has a rule for when an entire team
gets picked. That's why at Kroger, we shorten the time from harvest to home. So no matter how you shop, you'll have more time to enjoy your fresh produce. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
I think he might be asleep.
Okay, I'm awake. Hey, can you hit the moonroof, would you? I hope they have really good food here.
That's why at Kroger, we shorten the time from harvest to home.
Did you date one of the bridesmaids?
So no matter how you shop, you'll have more
Trevor.
time to enjoy.
Why don't you play with this for a while?
Okay.
The best car on four wheels for third wheels. The 2023 Toyota Corolla. Lease a new 2023 Toyota Corolla LE for just $239 a month for 36 months. Toyota, let's go places.
Oh, Grace, this one's from your stepdad. Thanks, Chris. This one's from Lily. Lily.
Great. Let's add milk. Have a Coke. That's perfect. You know this.
Fort McHenry.
Good job, Grace.
Thanks, Chris. I just wanted to say a big thank you to my mom and Chris.
Where did you guys meet?
Psychology class. Wow. Nice. Wow. You look beautiful.
Thanks, Dad.
At Kroger, everyone wins when it comes to savings because you get the same great prices, deals, and rewards on pickup or delivery as you do in store. So no matter how you shop, everyone saves big. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Which audio provided by Telemundo Deportes. Or watch tonight's game in Spanish on Universo.
One of the greatest players on the planet, Patrick Mahomes.
Y'all must have forgot. Come on!
They say winning a Super Bowl is pretty much the best feeling you can get as a football player.
The Chiefs are Super Bowl champions.
Let's go! I love you, Dog. And to win it a second time, just as sweet. We've definitely done some celebrating over the last few months.
Kansas City Chiefs at the White House yesterday.
So I've been waiting for this.
Sorry. And now it's time to lock in.
All day! Forward on them, baby!
What a turnaround for this Lions team. Hit him right in the teeth. They wouldn't even know what happened.
That's why we love nights like tonight, kicking off the season right here in Kansas City with Chiefs Kingdom.
Let's go now!
It all starts tonight. Time to go to work.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, representing 64 years of leadership and class in professional football, please welcome Chiefs Chairman and CEO Clark Hunt.
Congratulations, Kansas City. You are once again world champions. What a year we have had together. From hosting our 5th straight AFC Championship game to lifting our 3rd Lombardi Trophy, it has truly been a banner year for Kansas City. We could not have done it without the best fans in the National Football League. So now it's time to update that banner. Please turn your attention to the south side of the stadium and help me count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It is now the home of the 3-time champions. Welcome to Kansas City, and welcome to the start of the football season. Mike Tirico, Chris Collinsworth, Melissa Stark a little bit. Thanks for having us in. Chris, you want to repeat as a champion. It's been almost 20 years. The road's hard. There's a lot of adversity, and it starts from step one for the Chiefs. Chris Jones, best defensive player, holding out. Travis Kelce, superstar tight end, out with a knee injury. So, what did Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes do tonight?
It certainly got more interesting. It really did. They won the Super Bowl last year without Tyreek Hill. Now they have no Travis Kelce, no Chris Jones. They're second and third best players on this great team. But they have Patrick Mahomes. And I think America's about to find out how good he really is.
You know it. He'll be hyped up. They're trying to win a 3rd Super Bowl in 5 years. The Lions are trying to win a playoff game. They haven't done that in 31 years. They've never been to the Super Bowl. But in Michigan, the anticipation is through the roof. How good are they?
I like them. I do like them. They had the 4th best offense last year. They won 8 of their last 10 games. Their defense added a lot. They should be greatly improved there. But now you get the world champions. Now you get the MVP. The hype train's over, Detroit. It's time to go to work.
And do it on this stage. This team is so good here. Patrick Mahomes is so good in September. The face of the NFL, the reigning league and Super Bowl MVP, leads his team out.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your Super Bowl 57 champions, the Kansas City Chiefs!
They are ready for their repeat run. The champions have been celebrated. But now, the slate is wiped clean. This is the night for all of you around the league. All dreams are possible. Here we go. It's the Lions. It's the Chiefs. At long last, it's the season. We kick it off next on NBC.
NBC's NFL Kickoff Special is brought to you by Hyundai. It's your journey.
My dad went EV.
It's electric. Don't be shocked.
The guy who's eternally locked out of his email is going EV. Nice car.
It's an Ev. Rhymes with Kev.
You think they don't charge fast enough or go far enough.
Up to 80% charge in 18 minutes. Range? Heck, we could go to Mexico. You Kevin Bacon? Blue or red? I can also make it play nature sounds if you want.
Introducing the all-electric Hyundai Ioniq 6 with up to 360-mile range. When it comes to EVs, we're thinking of every mile.
Instantly. DraftKings, you spoiling me now with these big payouts. Retired NFL smart guy Ryan Fitzpatrick. Break it down for us.
Just place your bet, and the bonus bets instantly appear in your account. Like magic. Like Fitzmagic.
That's too much magic. It's too much magic.
Want to turn $5 into $200 instantly in bonus bets? Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, because life's more fun when you're in on the action. The crown is yours.
Just between us, you know what's better than mopping? Anything. Ugh. Well, I switched to Swiffer WetJet, and it's awesome. It's an all-in-one that absorbs dirt and grime deep inside.
And it helps prevent streaks and haze. WetJet is so worth it. Love it or your money back.
He didn't go to college. I never asked for a raise. He didn't wear fancy shoes. and never took out a mortgage. His friends didn't belong to a country club, and his parents didn't have a will. So he worked hard and invested wisely, not in stocks or bonds, but in others.
I heard every time you order Little Caesars during the Pizza pregame, you score a fun perk.
And I heard Justin Jefferson is the most handsome receiver of all time.
Yeah, you can't believe everything you read on the internet.
No, I heard people say it.
Order pizza and Pepsi online on game day for a chance to win Super Bowl 58 tickets.
Pizza.
NFL Kickoff Weekend is presented by YouTube TV, the new home of NFL Sunday Ticket. Sign up now.
Welcome to Paris, home of French bread, wine, and now the Olympics. Ah, Paris.
NBC Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
And now, to perform our national anthem, please welcome 9-time Grammy nominee and 5-time Gospel Association Female Vocalist of the Year, Natalie Grant.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets ranked aloft the bomb-bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Flyover, beautiful night at the home of the Chiefs, 80 degrees at kickoff. We welcome back to the sideline Melissa Stark. Hello, Melissa.
Hi, Mike. Well, the quest for back-to-back Super Bowl wins just got tougher. On Tuesday, we were at Chiefs practice, and we saw Travis Kelce limp off the field with a knee injury. He is out for tonight's game. The team telling us it is a bone bruise in his right knee. He is here at Arrowhead, but he did not take the field for pregame warm-ups. As for Chris Jones, he continues his holdout for a new contract, but he is here tonight. I spoke to him yesterday. He said he wanted to be here for the unveiling of the Super Bowl banner because he played a significant part in getting that banner. He told me he will not sit out the entire year, but he's prepared to incur fines up until week 8, the deadline to get credit for the final season of his current contract. I asked him how close he is to getting a deal done. He said not close enough, adding he's had no communication with the Chiefs front office for a week and a half, Mike.
And with all that, Andy Reid starts his 25th consecutive season as an NFL head coach, 11th here in Kansas City. For Dan Campbell, year 3 in Detroit, 3 wins year 1, 9 wins in year 2, and the 3rd year begins tonight in the NFL Kickoff, which is presented by YouTube TV. 73,000 on hand. Game 1 of 272 this NFL regular season. Tradition here, they bang the drum before kickoff. The honor to Chad Henne, retired after last year's Super Bowl. 15 years in the league. That great drive, 98 yards in the playoff game against Jacksonville. Chiefs won the toss. They defer. Detroit will receive. Harrison Butker begins his 7th year for the Chiefs. He'll kick it off. Back deep for Detroit, Khalil Dorsey making his kickoff return debut. Deep in the distance, it's Las Vegas. Everyone's sight set. Welcome to the 104th season of the National Football League. All the way back, it's a touchback. The Lions take over at the 25. Here's their offense.
Jared Goff, Cal.
David Montgomery, Iowa State.
Marvin Jones Jr., Cal.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, USC. Josh Reynolds, John Jay High School. Brock Wright, Cy-Fair High School. Taylor Decker, V. Jonah Jackson, Media Elementary.
Frank Ragnow, Arkansas.
Alapulobati Vaitai, TCU. Panay Sewell, Village of Malawi.
Panay Sewell, one of the top tackles in the business, on a line that's one of the best in the league. And here comes the noise at Arrowhead. 25, it's David Montgomery's Detroit debut, and that's that offensive line. Powers forward for 7 yards on the first snap of the game. Jared Goff, #1 overall pick of the Rams in 2016. 5 years in LA, started for them in Super Bowl 53, if you remember. So the trade with Matthew Stafford going to LA, Goff coming to Detroit along with significant draft capital. He flourished last year, very good and mistake-free football the last half of 2022. After a gain of 7, play action, nothing open, he just threw it in the ground. George Karlaftis was closing in on him. It'll be 3rd down.
Good pressure by Karlaftis on the outside, but it was really Derek Nottie who saw that thing from inside. So Chris Jones would be proud of this one. Right in front of the screen, the attempt. So they come out and run the ball for 7 yards on the first one, come right back with a screen. Now big 3rd down.
Chiefs bring some pressure. Picked up for the moment. The Goff pass is incomplete. Trying to get it out to Josh Reynolds. With a good pressure, Willie Gay from the linebacking level. It's 3 and out to start for the Lions.
Steve Spagnuolo and this defense, when they get you to 3rd down, you just don't know where that pressure is going to come from. You'll see defensive linemen dropping out. That time, big 317-pound Derek Nottie dropping right back into coverage. So after a great first play and establishing that run, unable to pick up the first down.
Really good punter. Jack Fox for the Lions. Richie James, the new return man for the Chiefs. Big kick, 69 yards. James from the 9. That'll be brought down after a gain of 3 to the 12. Khalil Dorsey, the special teams coverage for the Lions. Here comes the Kansas City offense.
Patrick Mahomes II, Texas Tech.
Isaiah Pacheco, Rutgers.
Scott Moore, Western Michigan.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling, Lakewood Junior Spartans. Kadarius Toney, University of Florida. Noah Gray, Duke.
Donovan Smith, Penn State.
Joe Tooney, North Carolina State.
Creed Humphrey, Oklahoma.
Trey Smith, Tennessee.
Juwan Taylor, Florida.
Both of those tackles brand new this year. Taylor was with Jacksonville. Donovan Smith protected Tom Brady in Tampa Bay. And the MVP Mahomes starts in the 13. The pitch to Clyde Edwards-Helaire on the edge. And it's Hutchinson right there. Aiden stops him a gain of about 4, maybe 5 yards. Well, Patrick Mahomes turns 28 next Sunday. He begins his 6th season as the full-time starter. Last year, he led the league in touchdowns and passing yards. First time somebody's done that since Kurt Warner in '99 to win both the regular season and the Super Bowl MVP in the same campaign. And he and Andy Reid, what a mix they are together, and they do it all without option 1, Kelsey, out tonight. Edwards-Helaire, inside run for about 2. C.J. Gardner-Johnson, one of the new acquisitions on the back end for Detroit, and Alex Anzalone set up 3rd down.
So many interesting things to talk about on both sides of the ball, but no question for the Detroit Lions defensively, you have to start looking at that secondary. The front 7 should be very good. On the back end, so many changes. And the emotional leader of this football team right now is C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Surprised we had 2 plays. He hasn't been woofing at somebody yet. 3rd and a couple. Sky Moore settles in the slot. Lions bring 5. And Mahomes over the top to Jerick McKinnon for the first down at the 31-yard line. Malcolm Rodriguez with the tackle for the third down conversion to the 10-year veteran McKinnon.
McKinnon's just so good. Former quarterback, understands exactly what the quarterback needs. He'll try to help in protection, sneak out after that. 9 touchdowns receiving a season ago, and as usual, in the clutch, he's the one making the play.
No Isaiah Pacheco on this first drive. It's been McKinnon and Edwards-Helaire. Throw by Mahomes, caught by Noah Gray. The tight end, he slides up a spot. He's tackled by Jerry Jacobs in the secondary.
I spent a whole lot of time watching Noah Gray today because Travis Kelce, that guy right there, unavailable. But Noah Gray is as fast as Kelce. He runs 4.6. He runs nice routes. He may even be a better blocker. What he doesn't do is escape in the open field like a Travis Kelce. Nobody's better at the tight end position than he is with that.
Here's Pacheco in the game, 2nd and 5. Clean pocket, nobody open downfield. He escapes, chased, and just puts it up and gets rid of it. Alex Anzalone closing in on Mahomes with the late pass rush.
Really can't blame that offensive line. That was a nice look. 2 new tackles out here, and you're going to see on the right-hand side, Jawan Taylor working against Aiden Hutchinson, who just had a marvelous rookie season, 9.5 sacks, and he is getting a lot of attention. Anzalone hit the Jets and also hit Mahomes.
Yeah, I guess that's how you know you were a good rookie. You got hit by 3 guys on snap number 5 of the season. 3rd and 5. Lions bring in 4. Mahomes looking for space, and he'll be brought down. A guy who just makes play after play on this Detroit defense, John Kaminsky, in his 5th year out of Charleston, comes up with the stop. And after 1 first down, KC will kick it away.
There's a guy that understands a little bit about the quarterback position and what they're going to do. You'll see him fall back under here. He played quarterback in high school. Mahomes, as he does so often, leans forward on that one, and I wonder how many people gasped just a little bit watching that ankle get tackled.
Flashback to the Jacksonville game. Tommy Townsend, good kicker. Great hang time on this one. Khalif Raymond, fair catch signaled and made at the 9. 5.4 on the hang time. Really strong from the all-pro puncher. Long field coming for the Lions as we settle in KC.
We have a good day today. We're gonna have a real good day.
Lowe's knows you can win big at home
when you have the right support on your sideline.
Just like we center slot and twist.
Country legend Reba McEntire joins John and Gwen and Niall for a new season, The Voice, September 25th. It premieres on NBC and streaming on Peacock. As you look at Kansas City, town painted red as it always is. The Chiefs games, and this one even more special, the opener. Drive 2 for the Lions starts from their own 9. Out of the eye to the forward Bear, David Montgomery to the left for 3 yards. He'll squeeze out to the 12-yard line. Willie Gay, the initial hit.
So many things change with this Lions team, and we'll get to all of it, but especially at the running back position. David Montgomery coming over from Chicago, 1,000 yards from scrimmage, all 4 years that he was there. But they also drafted in the first round Jahmyr Gibbs, the speedster. And now you're going to get a dose of him as well. So we shall see how this Lions running game unfolds behind one of the best offensive lines in all of football.
Gibbs, the 12th overall pick out of Alabama. Goff looking left, pass is deflected and incomplete. Mike Dana, fourth-year man who played in Ann Arbor at Michigan, got a hand up there as his defensive line tries to see who's going to step up without Chris Jones.
And it really is the key, right? And they don't really care how it happens, but that quick throw. And Dana, who's not the biggest guy in the world, but did have 5 sacks a season ago. So the pressure is really going to be on him and George Karlaftis. And to be honest, some of these linebackers to get pressure on Goff.
Their rookie first-round pick, Felix Anudike-Uzomah's in the game for 3rd and 7. Goff protected at first, nothing open. From out of his end zone, he fires. It's caught but short of the first down. Long throw to Marvin Jones Jr., who is back with Detroit after a couple of years in Jacksonville. Short of the first down, and the Lions will go 3 and out on their second drive.
So here's what happens when you end up in 3rd down, though. You get these pressure packages. You're going to see all these guys on that side, and they're going to overload on that side of the offensive line. But really a pretty good job of picking that up. They're just not getting open down the field. Give credit to L'Jarius Sneed, Trent McDuffie, and the guys on the back end.
But number 2 for Fox. Oh, they fake it and go inside. They fake from their own 17-yard line and pick up the first down. Jalen Reeves-Maybin, who is back on the Lions. Special teams captain, was with Houston last year. Dan Campbell dice rolling from inside the 20 on drive 2 of the season. Whoa.
He does it all the time, right? I mean, we should come to expect it. A lot of times they'll throw the pass. You just don't expect it from inside the 20-yard line. And here the big guys just keep pushing and get it done. I mean, Dan Campbell setting the tone already for this season. Anything goes.
I told everybody Reeves-Maybin's going to have the first down for the Lions for the year. Dave Toub, whose special teams are so well coached, he knew there were some tricks up the sleeve coming tonight. Team couldn't stop that. For the 19 to the ground, Gibbs' first NFL carry. He'll take Trent McDuffie for a couple of yards to the 21-yard line.
It's just exciting to be here, isn't it? To kick off a season, and it's more than the Kansas City Chiefs and this crowd and the banners and all that stuff. It's the Detroit Lions. I mean, out of nowhere, this team that looked like they were finished, 1-6, they're done. And here they come and almost made those playoffs. And the excitement is as much about them as it is these Chiefs.
And you saw that shot. There's more blue in the stands than I ever thought we'd see on banner night in KC. Second down, Goff inside throw. First down to the 35, and there's the man he looks to when he wants to pick it up. Amon-Ra St. Brown, outstanding first 2 years for the 4th-round pick out of Southern California.
Here's the problem. If you want to try to play some coverage, if you want to try to come out here and make a play on the outside, you've got to line up and play some man coverage, but not against that guy. He is the driving force of this offense. If they're not running the football, they're throwing it to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
The 34, Goff play action. It's complete. Nice inside move. Josh Reynolds on the run to the 44-yard line. So after the fake, the Lions offense hits a little gear. A couple of back-to-back first down passes.
This is bread and butter right here for the Lions. They're going to go play action and you throw it in here. These linebackers have to step up to try and play the run game against the Detroit Lions, and they make so many first downs. That number 4 ranked offense, a lot of those plays right there.
Open up with tight ends on this first down inside run for Montgomery to the 41-yard line against the Kansas City defense.
George Karlaftis, Purdue.
Tershawn Wharton, Missouri S&T.
Derek Knighty, Florida State.
Michael Dana, Michigan.
Willie Gay Jr., Starkville High School.
Nick Bolton, Frisco Lone Star High School. Leo Chanel, Wisconsin.
Rajarius Sneed, Louisiana Tech.
Justin Reed, Stan U.
Brian Cook, Cincinnati.
Trent McDuffie, Washington.
A lot of youth on that defense. About 60% of their defense first or second-year players as you look at the totality of the KC roster. Here's the rookie Gibbs to the left, has good speed. First down, spinning and turning. Gibbs through a hard hit, stays on his feet to the 25-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs for Detroit.
5 different plays they run out of the running game in which they've run them at least 50 times. And what you see out of the Lions can be so frustrating. This little counter play to the outside and good athletes out in front of that play. But we are just now beginning to unwrap what Jahmyr Gibbs might mean to this offense. Explosiveness, big plays. And in theory, he's going to be able to do that in the passing game as well.
Play 10 of the drive. Goff complete to St. Brown to the 19-yard line. Orchestrating this on the offensive side, talking to Jared Goff in the headset, is the offensive coordinator, Ben Johnson, 37 years old. Chris, he got a couple of head coaching interviews this year. He really wanted to come back, be a part of what they built in Detroit last year.
There was a massive sigh of relief when Ben Johnson did not take that next interview in Carolina. He decided that he wanted to stay in Detroit, and everybody was thrilled, Jared Goff in particular.
Gibbs, the rookie running back, is in motion here. They like him as a pass catcher.